Greek assets from Chumps to Chumps. The Greek impasse with creditors continuing. Shares in the benchmark in Greece, the ASE, rising 1% on Tuesday after falling 3.1% on Monday. The last month, though, has been a bit of a turnaround for Greek stocks. Since the ASE reached a 31-month low on April the 21st, this is the top chart, the white circle right there, it's rebounded by 17%, which is the best performance among the 93 global primary equity indices we track at Bloomberg. That's bar the Venezuela stock market index, which has risen by 89%. Things, though, look very different over the last 3 months. Since February the 26th, that's the red circle right there, the ASE index has dropped by 9%. That's the second worst performance among global equity benchmarks out of the 93 we track at Bloomberg, after Ukraine's benchmark, which has sunk by 11%. Over the last 6 months, the green circle, the ASE, is the worst performing global benchmark with a drop of 16%, closely followed by Kazakhstan's stock exchange index. And if you go back a whole 12 months, to the far left-hand corner of the chart there, the ASE is bottom of the global pile once again, with a 31% decline. The bond market is telling a similar story. The bottom chart is the Bloomberg Greece Sovereign Bond Index. It's a gauge of Greek government bonds over the last month. The yellow circle, the index has returned 6%, beating all other Bloomberg World Sovereign Bond indices. In that time, by the way, every other global sovereign bond market has dropped. We're talking about the price here, of course, not the yield. For the record, from the low right here to the high on May the 1st, the Greek bond market jumped as much as 27%. Now, things look very different over the last 3 months. Since the end of February, the brown circle right there, this index has dropped by 14%, the worst performance among Bloomberg World Sovereign Bond indices. 6 months is the same story. The pink circle through the end of this chart right here, the Greek gauge has fallen by 16%. Again, the worst performing global sovereign bond index. And if you go back to the far left-hand corner of the bottom chart, the Bloomberg Greece Sovereign Bond Index has sunk by 28%. Again, the worst performer in the world. In that time, no other national sovereign index has delivered negative returns. So there you have it, proof that timing is everything when it comes to investing. Greek assets have fared very different over the last month compared to the previous 3, 6 and 12 months. From Chumps to Chumps.